Hey, what's up, everybody? It's April 6th, 2021. Going to go over our trades for the day. This is actually my second take of the video. I'm all warmed up. I shared my screen and then I was sharing a Telegram channel the whole time, apparently. But now I'm going to bring you exactly what I'm going to say, but much faster and probably way better because I've already done it once. So this is CAD Yen, huge breakdown. I've been watching the yen pairs, specifically CAD Yen. Here is the momentum. You can see the start of this move super early. This indicator here was an envelope, which I use to see when we're breaking down out of a range and to really catch these big moves when they happen. But you can see here's a nice trend line break here, and then us moving down. This was Asian session last night. So I keep the faster momentum up top here, toggle it on and off, and then I have the slower. This is what we're entering on, how we can get some super, super pinpoint entries on these trades. You can see here, so I have a slower one. This is essentially a 34 moving average of 200 here, set with the volume profiles and momentum settings that comes with the momentum here. Let's get a little more room. You can see we had our range, which we saw last night. This was Asian session. So what I did was came over here and gave it a green tag, right? So I come in, this is how I categorize my trade, so I know exactly what to trade. As soon as we started breaking down, I got an alert. I made this so you can set alerts to get text messages on your phone. And now we've just begun potentially a much, much bigger move. So what am I looking for here now? I'm looking for a retest of this envelope center line somewhere around here. Our entry, we just want to get with this trend. I know it's a 5-minute time frame. I mean, even from, we already caught this move here this morning, which is a 60 pip drop in New York session. So looking for a pullback. And when we do, what's going to happen is, you see this is showing us the momentum, so to speak, of the momentum, so to speak, of the actual trade itself. But right now is Asian session. Made a rule: no, not trade an Asian. You know, it's just not even happening. I'm done with it. And the thing is, it's all trap moves. Asian session is all trap moves. So stay away from it, especially if you're going to be doing more, because what we're trying to do is get behind the big money. Right, so we don't want to just try to get in here to steal a few pips in Asian session. It's better to just make a plan for New York or London if you're trading that. So what do we want to do? We want to get in on a bounce of some sort. Maybe these equal highs. Seems really likely that we'd set up some sort of liquidity there, and then make our next leg lower. So and you can see GJ, super similar move here. Unfortunately, didn't get in this trade. I would have loved to. Had been watching GJ for a while now. Let's see here. It's pretty similar scenario, especially if we got a 3-day, right? You can see how bullish this thing is. But the fact is, we've broken out, or breaking down from this, right? This last move, of course, is a 3-day time frame. This is the move itself here. Here it is on the daily. You can see how strong this volume is, and we're pushing out of it. So this is in reversal mode for sure. So, but that doesn't mean we just sell, right? We want to get in at the top. We want to get the best entry, and that's where the momentum is really going to help us and come in handy, right? So what we're looking for is a move back above this center line, which on the 5-minute, this has happened. Although I'm not going to, if it does cross back tonight, not even going to get into it. I wouldn't be surprised, though, to see it in Asian session, London session. But I am going to go over here to my alerts, turn on turn on my GJ alert, right? And here we are. Yeah. If we can come up and retest this moving average, that is like all systems go. I'll show you a trade that we took today. This is a re-entry point I'm looking for. Hasn't quite materialized. We see a breakdown. This is the first breakdown. You see cross up top here. Secondary cross is a confirmation. But a lot of times you want to actually get in on that second move because, you know, it's great to catch that move right off the bat, but really to get in on that second push. See how this wick just tested that and then got rejected. So this is a great looking trade. And what we want to see here is a push back up and lower. See how this shows you exactly the momentum of the market. And this is the overall bias now showing super bearishness. So I'm gonna push up, and then once we cross back over, it's gonna be our entry. Dollar yen, huge breakdown. This was another great trade. Very tight entry here. Got in even above the envelope, but same deal. We go to the 2 hour. We can zoom out. We can do our long-term analysis here. And I was looking at this previously. This is a false breakout. I talk about this in the academy training. A false breakout typically leads to a breakdown. And you can see here, you know, here's our downtrend line. Here's a breakout. How many traders you think, especially with how bullish this has been, got on the other side of that and just start buying the crap right here, thinking it's going to be a breakout to 112, and now we're, you know, back below 109. So there's a big fake out move. And so, you know, instead of trying to figure out where these institutional moves are happening, it's much better to get in and let them happen, but they cannot cover their tracks and they can't hide volume and momentum. And that is where this indicator really shines. And you can see it here, right? We were already in breakdown mode territory. You honestly could have gotten in up here. Of course, well, yeah, you could have gotten in up there. But we went back above the envelope. Now that once we really start trading below this thing, that's going to be some big bearishness. So you can see it really well in the 15-minute here. Bearish overall bias. So this is a big deal, right? We want to trade with this trend, get in there, ride this moves. We break out above. You can see once we break out below, I have an alert set on here. So I just straight up get a text message to my phone. Get a text, hey man, have a look at UJ. And that's exactly what I did this morning. And we just that was a great trade. Took it in VIP group, and that was, we're running in profits 70 pips now. So I think this is just the start of these yen moves too, just to make it clear. You know, I think we're going to get a little bit of a bounce and then move lower. I do want to talk about euro pound. This thing is in massive bullish mode. I mean, this is a huge rally. So I'm going to be looking for a retest somewhere around here. Maybe this imbalance seems like a pretty legit target right around here. I wouldn't mind to see us test the support or this. What do you know? Envelope moves in to about right here. We retest, and then, man, that's going to be an excellent trade. So turnaround Tuesday, always my favorite day to trade. If you want access to the momentum and the training that comes with it, where I just step by step, it's 21 lessons, how I use it, how exactly it works, how to set it up, the steps to follow, 1, 2, 3, all outlined right there, just spelled out for you. I'm even working on a checklist tonight so you can go through and check all the boxes. And this is exactly what I'm doing every day. Great success. And the people that are in my accelerator group, the funding group, and the higher level traders are utilizing this momentum with their own strategies, figuring out what works for them. But like I said, you cannot hide, you can't hide volume. You can't hide momentum. So that being said, click the link below to get started. Thanks for watching. Appreciate you. And I'll see you in the chat room. Peace.